gosh.
I should print the custom 98 Cowboys jersey with Crosby on the back because it's happening, baby. Look at that. When you've got this flirtation, not since Earl Thomas have we felt a public flirtation from the Cowboys, and that one obviously he never ended up here, but have we felt such a public flirtation where they're playing footsie with each other under the table, they don't want to be seen above board, but they can't help themselves, and...
Whoa, what an accusation. Wow. Are you serious, man? Or are you playing with me? See, you gotta take it easy on my back when you start saying stuff like that.
Take it easy on my back.
See, you can't play with my emotions when it comes to Crosby. That's not a good idea. Please don't play with me when it comes to this Crosby stuff. All right, I need y'all to be always serious. That's not a joking matter. Never. Okay. All right. Yeah, we not gonna play with Crosby around here, man. If it's gonna be a Crosby idea, let it be real. So check this out. This stream is brought to you by Sleep Out. Go for a Hail Mary and Sleeper picks and win up to 100 times your money. Use promo code BCS and Sleeper will 100% match your first deposit up to $100 instantly. All right. So let's get into it because, that's a bold statement about a flirtation, and some things gotta be real. So I'm gonna go through it and let's just kind of break this down and we go do a wee woo test. Okay, all right, so let's go.
Maxx Crosby, can you tamper with an owner? Is that possible?
We'll find out at 10:30, maybe with a KNC masterpiece. This clip is going to blow up even more, and Tolo's listening right now. There, Choppy, cover your ears because we're about to give away all the draft picks.
Oh yeah,
all the firsts. All the firsts are out the window after this.
Boy, Jerry was in love with Maxx Crosby on Tuesday. This past Tuesday, he was like, "Boy, that Maxx Crosby."
You want to see a pass rusher? I almost was like, "Was that a subtle Micah shot?" Like, now you want to see a pass rusher? That's a pass rusher.
This window's smaller than Nico's.
Going like he's clearly a big fan of him, and Maxx Crosby, it turns out from his podcast this week.
Hold on. We got to go double check that real quick because y'all know I got these clips. Let me listen to Jerry and see if it was like how they said. Listen.
That's been kind of makeshift for 4 or 5 ball games. That offensive line were able to get in there, and I thought did a real good job. That Crosby's a mess now. He's a mess.
So it sounds like right now, bringing up Crosby was in relation to the offensive line, right? And he brought him up on his own, like, man, he was doing damage.
You want to see a defensive end that can flat rush that passer, but at the same time play that run. You don't want to go on his side of the field.
So that's what they was referring to when he was saying it sounded like he was taking a subtle dig at Micah. That could be true. Like one that's almost like he was saying one that's not one-dimensional, one that can stop the pass and stop the run. It could have been a shot at Mike, but it also could have been just respect for Crosby. That's a possibility too, to where Crosby is such a dog. He like, yeah, his film is a human highlight. It really is. Let me keep going.
So there's your outside guy that makes a difference.
So then I'm gonna let him continue on that Crosby.
Jerry, you mentioned in Maxx Crosby there, you guys did a pretty solid job on him, and he was rushing against your right tackle a lot of the day. Shotty had said during the week that right tackle was kind of an open competition right now with Terrence Steele and Nathan Thomas. What's just your perspective on how your tackle at right tackle, Terrence Steele, and as well as Tyler Guyton, how they've played and what you got out of them last night?
Well, you saw, and I just said, that was probably, they were the most challenged of any player we had to keep that Crosby off the quarterback, or for that matter, off the runner. And we had help in mind from time to time, and we had a couple of times there early I just saw the tight end on him, and I said, now good luck with this. We're not going to be around long if all we're trying to do is get him with a tight end or stand his way. So
for real.
I don't want to make any more of it than it is, but I thought on balance, considering the type player he is, I thought we had a heck of a game, and be surprised if our offensive line doesn't grade out really well.
Honestly, it sounds like to me that he was speaking in relation to his offensive line and going against a talented guy like Maxx. So it's one of those things to where was that flirting? I think I might be getting wee-wooed.
Oh, you see this guy? See this guy? Number one bullshit guy. He do the wee-woo, wee-woo.
I think I might be getting wee-wooed a little bit. All right, so then he said, now let's listen to Crosby. Now, this is how they started the Crosby talk. Listen.
Jerry Jones, somebody I respect a ton, especially after I watched this documentary on Netflix. I we all talked about it.
So Jerry, I respect a ton. So that's how they brought it, right? That's how they brought it up. That's how the clip started. But I have that whole interview. So let's look at that in context.
This week, Jerry said, the Cowboys are America's team. However, the Raiders are worldwide. So you see these two massive franchises going at it today. Can you just speak to, I'm going to put you on the spot and say which fan base and organization runs deeper. But secondly, I just want you to speak on what it's like being in there with so many people. I mean, this room's crowded, obviously, but so many people that would wish and die to play in a war like that between two massive organizations. Just speak to that if you can, and how deep that is.
Yeah, that's is massive respect. Coming from Jerry Jones, somebody I respect a ton.
So when he said I respect Jerry a ton, and that coming from Jerry means a lot, that's not flirting. He was responding to a question of two high-powered organizations going against each other and speaking highly of the Raiders like that. So it's one of those things, man. It's looking like you trying to play with my emotions, fan. Look like you playing with me. Yeah. Hold on real quick.
Especially after I watched this documentary on Netflix, I we all talked about it, but people know about him and they talk about him, but he, really getting to see like all the behind the scenes, like literally.
See, if you start the clip like they started the clip, where you started like this,
but people know about him and they talk about him, but he.
Hold on real quick. Let me go back.
This week, Jerry said, the Cowboys are America's team. However, the Raiders are worldwide.
No, hold on. Let me get the clip right. I got it. Y'all give me a second. I'm playing the wrong clip. Here we go.
Really getting to Jerry Jones, somebody I respect a ton, especially after I watched this documentary on Netflix. I
See, that's how they did it. Jerry Jones, who I respect a ton. Okay, so yeah. So listen, y'all. So when you start the clip off with this,
Jerry Jones, somebody I respect a ton, especially after I watched this documentary on Netflix.
It makes it sound like he flirting. But in the whole context, he wasn't. He was more so. He more so was saying, just keeping it real. He was answering a direct question about two big organizations with two big fan bases, two big histories. You trying to play with me, fan? You trying to play with me?
Oh, you see this guy? See this guy? Number one bullshit guy. He do the wee-woo, wee-woo.
So then after they played the clip, then it comes out and it come out like this. Hold on, let me turn this music off. Now it come in like this.
Woo! Ooh,
I am.
ooh.
Hold on real quick.
Oh, you see this guy? See this guy? Number one bullshit guy. He do the wee-woo, wee-woo.
That was classic.
Should I buy the jersey now? Should I print the custom jersey now? I should print the custom 98 Cowboys jersey with Crosby on the back because it's happening, baby. Look at that. When you've got this flirtation, not since Earl Thomas have we felt a public flirtation from the Cowboys, and that one obviously he never ended up here, but have we felt such a public flirtation where they're playing footsie with each other under the table?
Oh man, you playing with me. So listen, I just want to answer that question. Are they flirting? I honestly feel like we've been played with a little bit. You know, I think that was just some fun radio. Cause see, I get texts, I get calls, I get all kind of stuff from people that might listen and then be like, "Man, is Jerry flirting this?" I'm gonna be all honest with you. I think it's we will.
Oh, you see this guy? Number one bullshit guy. He do the wee woo.
What I hear is mutual respect, though. I heard respect coming from Jerry. I heard respect coming from Crosby. Now, the question is, if we was willing to do it, would y'all be willing to do it? And how much would you give up? Because see, I would give up 2 firsts right now for Crosby, even right now, going into the future. I ain't trying to keep up with none of them old funky picks. I don't care nothing about no picks under Dak's window. Dak got about 3-4 years left. Imagine having a Quentin Williams and a Crosby. Your defense done went from last to first. That's just too much punishment. But hey, listen, y'all. I'm gonna give y'all that real, man. I ain't gonna give you that wee woo. And that sound like wee woo to me. But Dallas, if you serious about the future, F them picks. I'm not in the household, in the family of people who want to hoard picks. That don't guarantee nothing. What guarantee you the most is having the actual player, not the hope that comes from a pick. So it's your boy Boss Show Me, man, bringing you another one. I'm out, man. Don't let these people throw that wee woo on you. Don't let these people play no games with you. My emotions is too serious, though. Don't play with me when it comes to Crosby. Don't play with me. I'm out.